I think that what's carried on from my football career is that consistency is key in everything you do.
Mm.
And I think like I train with Mel often, and I think a lot of it is down to consistency. Like I consistently train 3 to 4 times a week. That doesn't change, and the intensity levels are very consistent. And I think if you can be as consistent in all areas of your life as you can be, then that amounts to you having a better opportunity of being successful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would agree 100% with that. But we went a little bit more intense, with the defender to contender, didn't we? We kind of pushed you into a horrible zone there.
Oh, don't even remind me. Oh, bad times.
Tell us about that.
You know what? I'm in the car now with Jake, who's he works in the New Era with the management company that we have, and he just said there, I still feel sick from the session that we done that time with me, you and Mel. So the intensity levels are all there, man. It was good times. But that defender to contender, that was mad because it was obviously trying to become a professional boxer after a professional footballer, and it's almost it fulfilled that 6 months fulfilled the kind of energy that was and the adrenaline that was lost from retirement from football for that period of time. So it was really it filled a gap, and it was good for while it lasted, but probably the best thing that ever happened that it didn't go ahead in the end.
Yes, very true. But there was a period of time when we trained after that, and I never have to G you up to train, really. I only get a look that says no engine today, Mel. That's the only thing I ever get from you that's anyway negative at all. No, we're not doing engine today. But that maybe 6 weeks, 2 months after that, when they said it's not going ahead, after all the training, you put a lot of time and energy into that, traveling up the country and everything. That was one time I saw you. That was a low time for you, wasn't it? You were disappointed massively.
Yeah, I was gutted because I remember my last spar before I put my application in for the license. The Richie Woodall who was coaching me at the time. I was having a spar. A guy who just actually turned professional, actually, Che.
Nice guy.
Yeah, lovely guy. Chev. And then we just kind of went at it, and he kind of let me go, and I was unloading a little bit, and my mouth was all cut inside and that. But after I said to Richie, when am I going to fight? When are you going to let me fight? I want to fight. I just felt like I was ready at that point.
Yeah.
And then within a couple of weeks, it was kind of just a bubble burst because the authority said no. But again, like I say, I was gutted at the time, and I had a focus. And at that time, because of my personal life, what had been going on, I needed a focus.
Yeah.
It was, I just needed to have that extra. You got the kids, we've got Kate, where everything's going really well, and then all of a sudden some Spanish thrown in the works, and you're like, whoa, hold on a minute, what's that? But listen, you get on with these things. I think things are put in your way sometimes for you to help navigate your way out of them and to work it out.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's all about the bouncing back, isn't it, and dealing with the disappointment. And then, did that give you a taste for doing anything else of that kind, or were you just like, no, I'm done? You know, something that would have taken you out like totally into a different area or a different sport or
No, I went into a place where there wasn't really anything else for me. I just thought, I was just sick of it, really, because I'd worked so hard. Like Mel tell you, I'd worked so hard at the time.
Oh, we stuck into you.
Yeah, exactly. And then I just thought, you know what, this is, and it took a bit of time. And I think in life, you get knockbacks, and you got to reassess the situation and then go again and find a way to go again. And just going in the gym again, being consistent in that sense was enough for me.
Yes. And now we're putting on some timber, Mel. We are putting on some muscle mass.
Yeah, because I lost about 12 kilos.
Yeah, you lost it, and your engine had to go up. That's why you had to do a bit of running. So you couldn't keep all that muscle on, Ray, at the time, could you?
Yeah, no, exactly.
And have you ever thought, Rio, what you would have been if you weren't a footballer? Because you tried ballet once, didn't you?
Yeah, I've done ballet as a kid. I did gymnastics. I've done athletics. I've done everything really. But I probably would have just worked in the youth centre for the council.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. Like a lot of my mates went into that, and just become like youth leaders in on our estate where we grew up, and then eventually we went on to other stuff. But I think initially I'd have done that.
Well, Rio, with those hips, I'm not sure how well the ballet would have gone, mate.
Hey, listen, they were smooth. They were oiled up when I was a kid.
They're well oiled then. Now they're like, aren't they?
Yeah, no. I moved like an OAP.